So Kim, to me, is the ultimate businesswoman. So going to meet her, not only was I fangirling, I was also just, as a businesswoman, essentially that's what I am, I kind of just wanted to be in her presence. And, you know, when I heard Chris was going to be there too, Chris being the momager, manager, Wonder Woman, I wanted her to adopt me and me become Kel, the Australian blonde Kardashian. You can imagine me, can't you? You can imagine me in this situation. Like, when I say to you I took photos of the fridge, I can tell you, you need to like down this. If she ever finds out that I took photos of her fridge and what probiotics she drank, they're never going to let me back.
I was like, I want to know what it looked like, what it smelled like
it was perfect.
Just that gift of seeing. You know, we see the show, we see that end product, but just seeing what goes on behind the scenes, how they interact with people, all that is just amazing.
And I think I really tried to do it for the people. When I was there, I tried to take as many photos and videos because I just was like, a week before I was there, I remember saying to my boyfriend, my biggest dream in life is to meet the Kardashians. And then literally 7 days later, I was in her lounge room. So I was like, I am filming everything. It came through as a save the date.
Oh, wow.
And so I actually kind of just ignored it, which I know that sounds so bad, but I thought it was going to be like a big day with hundreds and hundreds of people, and it was going from Sydney to LA, so it wasn't here, it was over there. And I just kind of ignored it. And then they followed me up and were like, are you coming, are you coming? And I was like, oh, if I come, is there any way that I can be promised like a photo with her? Because I was like, if I'm going, we're getting the photo. They were like, oh, we can't. And then I went to myself, do you know what? You're not doing anything on Tuesday. Get on a bloody plane and go. So I got on the plane. I went, I bought a dress, got the dress taken up before I left. And then arrived, still didn't know where I was going or who I was seeing because it was still save the date with no address.
Oh, wow.
Then I fell asleep with massive jet lag, woke up to an email with an address saying the car will pick you up at 5:30. And
it's like
again, I'm having, do you know what?
Like,
I'm having another Russian sex slavery. I'm going to go again. They want me again.
How much are they going to sell me for this time?
I know, hopefully a good price. But anywho, not that we should joke about that.
No, we shouldn't.
It's really bad. I get the address through and like I'm a Google, like when in doubt, Google. I Google everything. Anyway, I Googled the address and it says like private residency of Kim Kardashian West and Kanye West. I'm like, hold up. And then I'm like, okay, me thinking I'm still kind of am invited, not in what is going on. My glam squad rocks up on the Tuesday. I'm getting my hair done, getting my makeup done. I'm just, like very quiet about it. And they're like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm going to the beauty launch of Kim Kardashian's. And they were like, excuse me? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, 20 people are going. And I was like, oh, I've been invited. And they were like, 20 people are going. It's at her house. I was like, at that point, I went from like a cool, calm and collected to like, what the? Like I was like, okay. Still thinking, am I actually invited? Am I not invited? What is going on here? Like just all a bit.
Why did you think you weren't invited?
Because I was like, could it be Elle Macpherson? That they actually meant to like Elle Ferguson, Elle Macpherson. I'm not saying that I look like her, but like Elle Ferguson. Like,
you just, the doubt.
Well, I was like, I'm a little Aussie. You know what I mean? So car picks me up, get in the car. I'm still kind of like, you had to have ID on you, so I've got my passport with me, and I'm kind of like, okay, I'm just gonna go. You know, I'm just gonna see. Like if I get thrown out, at least I've had a trip to LA, you know. Anywho, went through the first security check, checked the passport, let me in. It's like, okay. Pulled up at her house and I'm like, I recognize this house. I'm like, this is the house from the show. I see her do like a sprints up and down here. Get out of the car, get checked for a bomb, show my ID again, and then signed a release form to be on the show. At that point, again, I said, I'm Kel from Australia. I'm part of the Kardashians. Then they opened her front door up. I turned, a couple of other people were in front of me. They turned left to go into like the kitchen area. I turned right. She walked out and was like, ow.
Amazing.
And it was like, when I say to you, it was one of those what the moments. It was a really big it was really cool, and she was so amazing, so divine, so nice.
And that flower room looked amazing.
Can I tell you, if you could have smelt it, because there was something like 5,000 roses.